Good afternoon, student. Hi there. Alright, welcome back to our English class. My name is Teacher Mai. I am your English teacher. Alright, student, and before we get started, teacher have one more song for you. And this song is called Hello Song. Alright, student, please stand up, stand up. Let me sing and dance this song, Hello Song together. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Alright, let's say it out. Then move your leg.
Hi, hello, it's time to say hello. Hi, hello, say hello to your friends, to your teachers. Come and play together. ENOZ kids. We can sing and dance. We can jump up high. How are you today? How do you feel today? I'm fine, thank you. And you? It's nice to be here with you.
Turn around.
And shout, yeah!
Turn around again.
And shout, yeah! It's time to have fun. Let's have a good day.
Let's do it again one more time.
Hi, hello, it's time to say hello. Hi, hello, say hello to your friends, to your teachers. Come and play together. ENOZ kids. We can sing and dance. We can jump up high. Move your body in, move your body out. Move your body like this.
And shake your body.
Body around.
Let's turn around.
And shout, yeah!
Let's turn around again.
And shout, yeah! It's time to have fun. Let's have a good day.
Wow, you are a good dancer. Alright, student, let's move to our story. Alright, student, and before we get started with our story, teacher have the question to ask all of you. Alright, student, how are you today? How do you feel? Student, how are you? Today, are you sad? Are you sad?
No, teacher.
Oh, you say no. Excellent. If you're not sad, or are you angry? Student, are you angry?
No.
Oh, good job. You say no. If you're not sad, if you're not angry, how about this one? Are you sleepy? Student, are you sleepy?
No again.
Oh, you say no again. Well done. If you're not sleepy, or are you happy? Student, are you happy?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. If you say happy, please repeat after me. I am happy. Your turn.
I am happy.
Excellent, student. Alright, student. Let's start with our story. And our title is How do you do? How do you do? Student, are you ready to see with our story?
Yes.
Alright, let's watch our story together. And you have to watch it 2 times. Alright, let's move to our story. Take a look. We are in the Netherlands. Wow. 3 little ducks. Oh, look at the boy.
How do you do?
Oh, he say,
I am happy to meet you.
and the girl say
I
too.
am glad to meet you.
Look at her.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Look at the flowers.
Welcome to the Netherlands.
Welcome to the Netherlands. Alright, let's watch it one more time. Oh, 3 little ducks again. And the boy and his friends. Wow.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I am happy to meet you. I am glad to meet you.
And then,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
Welcome to the Netherlands.
Wow, student! This is the Netherlands. And student, have you ever been to the Netherlands?
No, I'm not.
Oh, alright, that's okay. But the Netherlands is the amazing country, and the national flower of the Netherlands is tulip. Tulip. Alright, student, and then we are going to read our story. You have to listen it, and then you have to repeat after me. Alright, are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, let's go. This is our book. So, this is the title of our story. How do you do? How do you do? And then, let's learn new expression. Take a look. This is our story. And then look at the boy. His name is Tomo. Tomo. And Tomo say,
How do you do?
how do you do? How do you do? Alright, student, let's repeat it after me.
How do you do?
How do you do? Your turn.
How do you do?
Excellent. And then look at the girl. And the girl say,
I am happy to meet you.
I am happy to meet you. I am happy to meet you. And then student, listen it one more time, and after that you have to repeat after me.
I am happy to meet you.
Repeat after me. I am happy to meet you. Your turn.
I am happy to meet you.
Excellent. And then look at the boy. The boy, he say,
I am glad to meet you.
I am glad to meet you. I am glad to meet you. And then listen it one more time, and then repeat it after me.
I am glad to meet you.
Repeat after me. I am glad to meet you. Your turn.
I am glad to meet you.
Excellent. And then next part. We are still with the Netherlands. And then look at the girl. And the girl, she say,
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Student, repeat. Sorry. You have to listen it one more time and then say with me.
Nice to meet you.
Repeat after me. Nice to meet you. Your turn.
Nice to meet you.
Well done. And then look at the boy. And the boy say,
Nice to meet you too.
He say, nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. And then student, listen it again and then repeat after me.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too. Your turn.
Nice to meet you too.
Excellent. And then look at the lady. And the lady, she say,
Welcome to the Netherlands.
welcome to the Netherlands. Welcome to the Netherlands. Student, listen it again and after that repeat after me.
Welcome to the Netherlands.
Welcome to the Netherlands. Your turn.
Welcome to the Netherlands.
Excellent. Alright, student. It's the end of our story. Student, do you remember do you remember the new words that we learned from our story?
Yes.
Alright, and next part we are going to learn new word from our story. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, let's go.
How.
You have to listen. Next one. I. Next,
Happy.
happy.
Meet.
Meet.
You.
You. Then,
Glad.
glad.
Nice.
Nice.
Two.
Two. Alright, student. This part we are going to listen the new word and then we are going to read our sentence together. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, let's move to our words. And the first word is listen carefully.
How.
Can you hear something? Can you hear that?
Yes.
Alright, let's listen it again.
How.
Repeat after me. How? Your turn.
How?
And then let's listen our sentence and repeat after me.
How do you do?
How do you do? How do you do? Let's listen it one more time.
How do you do?
Student, repeat after me. How do you do? Your turn.
How do you do?
Excellent. And then let's move to the next word. And this word is listen carefully.
I.
This word is I. Listen it one more time and after that repeat after me.
I.
Your turn.
I.
I. It means I. And then let's listen our sentence and after that repeat after me.
I am happy to meet you.
I am happy to meet you. I am happy to meet you. And listen it one more time.
I am happy to meet you.
Let's say, I am happy to meet you. Your turn.
I am happy to meet you.
Very good. And then let's move to the next word. This word is
Happy.
happy. Let's listen it again.
Happy.
Happy. Student, repeat after me. Happy. Your turn.
Happy.
Excellent. And then let's listen it our sentence.
I am happy to meet you.
I am happy to meet you. I am happy to meet you. And then listen it one more time. And after that, repeat after me.
I am happy to meet you.
I am happy to meet you. Your turn.
I am happy to meet you.
Excellent. Alright, and then let's move to the next word. Take a look, student. And this word is
Meet.
meet. Student, repeat it one more time.
Meet.
Repeat after me. Meet. Your turn.
Meet.
Alright, and then let's listen our sentence.
I am happy to meet you.
I am happy to meet you. I am happy to meet you. Alright, let's listen it one more time.
I am happy to meet you.
Student, repeat after me. I am happy to meet you. Your turn.
I am happy to meet you.
Excellent. Alright, let's move to the next word. This word is
You.
you. You. Let's listen it one more time and after that repeat after me.
You.
You. Your turn.
You.
Very good. And then let's listen our sentence.
I am happy to meet you.
I am happy to meet you. I am happy to meet you. Let's listen it one more time and this time you have to repeat after me.
I am happy to meet you.
Student, repeat after me. I am happy to meet you. Your turn.
I am happy to meet you.
Well done. Alright, let's move to the next word. Look at the picture. And this word is
Glad.
glad. Glad. Alright, listen it one more time.
Glad.
Repeat after me. Glad. Your turn.
Glad.
Very good. And then our sentence.
I am glad to meet you.
I am glad to meet you. I am glad to meet you. Student, listen it one more time.
I am glad to meet you.
Repeat after me. I am glad to meet you. Your turn.
I am glad to meet you.
Excellent. And then let's move to the next word. Look at picture. Wow. And then listen it carefully.
Nice.
This word is nice. Nice. Student, listen it one more time.
Nice.
Nice. Student, repeat after me. Nice. Your turn.
Nice.
Excellent. And then our sentence.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. Alright, listen it one more time. And this time you have to repeat after me.
Nice to meet you too.
Repeat after me. Nice to meet you too. Your turn.
Nice to meet you too.
Excellent. And then let's move to the last word. And this word is
Two.
two. Two. Listen it one more time.
Two.
Two. And then repeat after me. Two. Your turn.
Two.
Excellent. And the next one is the sentence. Student, listen it carefully.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. Listen it again. And this time, don't forget to repeat after me.
Nice to meet you too.
Repeat after me. Nice to meet you too. Your turn.
Nice to meet you too.
Excellent, student. Alright, student. Next part, we are going to do our exercise with parts of vocabulary. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, let's go.
How?
This part, we are going to listen and then check the correct picture. You have to listen and then check the correct picture. Look at picture number 1. Number 1 is listen carefully.
How?
How? Student, Please tell me which one is picture of how? How? It would be picture number 1. How? How? Or picture number 2. What? What? Which one is the correct one?
The picture number 1.
The picture number 1. Are you sure?
Yes, teacher.
If you say yes, let's check it out together. Wow, very good.
I,
Alright, and then next one. You have to listen it again.
I,
This one you have to find out of the you have to find out the picture of I. Which one is I? It would be picture number 1 or it would be picture number 2. Which one is the correct one?
Number 2.
Number 2. Are you sure?
Yes.
If you say yes, let's find out together. Picture number 2. That's it.
happy,
Oh, and then let's move to the next picture. And this picture is, let's listen it carefully.
happy,
Happy, happy. Which one is the picture of happy? Happy. It would be picture number 1 or it would be picture number 2. Picture number 1 or picture number 2 is happy. Happy.
Picture number 1.
Pictures number 1. Are you sure?
Yes, teacher.
If you say yes, let's find out together. Picture number 1. Very good.
meet,
Oh, and then let's move to the next picture. And this picture is, listen carefully.
meet,
Meet. Student, please help me to find out the correct picture of meet. It would be picture number 1 or it would be picture number 2. Which one is the correct one?
Number 2.
Number 2. Number
Yes.
2? Okay, so let's find out together. Wow, excellent.
you,
Alright, and then let's move to the next picture. And this picture is, listen carefully.
you,
This picture is you. Which one is the correct picture? Is you. It would be picture number 1 or it would be picture number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. Are you sure?
Yes.
If you say yes, let's find out together. Picture number 2 is correct.
glad,
Alright, we move to the next picture. And this picture is, listen it carefully.
glad,
Glad. Student, please tell me which one is the picture of glad. It would be picture number 1. Glad. Or it would be picture number 2. Glad.
The picture number 2.
The picture number 2. Are you sure?
Yes, teacher.
If you say yes, let's find out together. Wow, that's it.
nice,
Alright, we move to the next picture. And this picture is, listen it again.
nice,
Nice. Student, can you find the picture of nice? It would be picture number 1. Picture number 1 is nice. Or it would be picture number 2. Picture number 2 is nice. Which one is the correct one?
The picture number 1.
The picture number 1. Are you sure?
Yes.
If you say yes, let's find out together. Wow, excellent.
2,
Alright, and the last picture. You have to find out the picture of two. Let's listen it again.
2,
Oh, two. Student, which one is correct one? It would be picture number 1. Picture number 1. Or it would be picture number 2. Or it would be picture number 2. Which one is the correct one of 2?
Picture number 1.
Picture number 1. Are you sure?
Yes.
If you say yes, let's find out together. Very good. Alright, student, and next part we are going to do our exercise with the dialogue. Student, this part you have to listen it carefully, and after that you have to repeat after me. Alright, let's practice with our dialogue. So, student, are you ready?
Yes.
If you say yes, let's listen it carefully.
How do you do?
Let's listen it.
I am happy to meet you.
Mm.
I am glad to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Welcome to the Netherlands.
Alright, student, let's listen it one more time.
How do you do?
I am happy to meet you.
And then,
I am glad to meet
I
you.
am glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And the last
Welcome
one.
to the Netherlands.
Alright, student, we are going to practice our dialogue section by section. Alright, look at the first one. The first one is Tomo. Student, listen it carefully and then repeat after me.
How do you do?
Tomo say, how do you do? How do you do? Let's listen it one more time. And this time you have to repeat after me.
How do you do?
Repeat after me. How do you do? Your turn.
How do you do?
Excellent. And then look at the section number 2.
I am happy to meet you.
She said, I am happy to meet you. I am happy to meet you. Student, let's listen it again and after that repeat after me.
I am happy to meet you.
Say with me, I am happy to meet you. Your turn.
I am happy to meet you.
Very good. And then let's move to the next sentence. Listen it carefully.
I am glad to meet you.
I am glad to meet you. I am glad to meet you. Student, listen it again.
I am glad to meet you.
Repeat after me. I am glad to meet you. Your turn.
I am glad to meet you.
Well done. And then let's move to the next sentence. And this sentence is,
Nice to meet you.
oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Listen it again.
Nice to meet you.
Repeat after me. Nice to meet you. Your turn.
Nice to meet you.
Excellent. And then let's move to the next sentence.
Nice to meet you too.
This sentence is, nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. Student, listen it one more time and then repeat after me.
Nice to meet you too.
Say with me. Nice to meet you too. Your turn.
Nice to meet you too.
Excellent. Alright, and then let's move to the last sentence. And this sentence is,
Welcome to the Netherlands.
welcome to the Netherlands. Welcome to the Netherlands. Alright, student, listen it again.
Welcome to the Netherlands.
Repeat after me. Welcome to the Netherlands. Your turn.
Welcome to the Netherlands.
Excellent. Alright, student. And next part, we are going to write our sentence that we learned from this part. Student, are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, let's move to the next part. At this part, you have to listen and write. Listen and write. Alright, let's move to the first one. And this one is,
How do you do?
this Tomo say,
How do you do?
how do you do? How do you do? Student, please tell me, how can I write out a sentence is, how do you do? How do you do? Let's start with the word how. How. How is begin with letter
Letter H.
H and big H or small h.
It would be big H.
Excellent is the big H and coming up next with letter
Letter O.
O and coming up next with letter
W.
W. That's it. This word is how. How. Alright, and then space. How about do? Do. The word do is begin with letter
Letter D.
D and this word do begin with big D or small d.
Small d.
Excellent, small d. Coming up next with letter
Letter O.
O. Now we get how do and after that you. Don't forget to space. And then you. The word you is begin with letter
Small u.
oh, small u. Are you sure?
Yes, teacher.
Oh no, the word you is begin with letter Y. Letter Y. Alright, student, let's do it together. We have to write small y first. Coming up next with letter
Letter O.
O. Good job. And then coming up next with letter
U.
U. Excellent. And space. After that, do again. Do. How do you? And then do. Begin with letter
Letter D.
D. Coming up next with letter
Letter O.
O. And don't forget to write question mark. Now, we are complete with our sentence with how do you do? How do you do? And then let's move to the next sentence. And this sentence is, listen carefully.
I am happy to meet you.
Oh, it's a long sentence. And then listen it again.
I am happy to meet you.
I am happy to meet you. I am happy to meet you. Alright, student, please help me to write the sentence together. This one, I am happy to meet you. Let's start with the first one. And the first one is I. I is begin with letter
I.
and letter I is big I or small I.
Big I.
Excellent is big I. Sorry. Big I. And then am. I am happy to meet you. Am. The words am begin with letter
A.
A. Excellent. And then coming up next with letter
M.
M. Don't forget to space. And then happy. The words happy is begin with letter
H.
H. Good job. Coming up next with letter
A.
A. And then coming up next with letter
P.
P. How many P?
Double P.
Oh, double P. Good job. Double P is mean 2 P's. Now, and then the last letter with the word happy.
Letter Y.
Letter Y. Good job. Don't forget to spell it again. And then I am happy. Next word is to. Sorry. Student, I am happy to meet you. The word to is begin with letter
T.
T. Coming up next with letter
O.
O. And then don't forget to spell. I am happy to, and then the word meet. Meet is begin with letter
M.
M. Coming up next with letter
Double E.
Double E is being two E. Good job. And the last letter of meet is
Letter T.
letter T. Excellent. I am happy to meet. And then you. You is begin with letter
Letter Y.
letter Y. That's it. And then coming up next with
Letter O.
O. And then the last letter of the word you is
Letter U.
letter U. Now we are complete our sentence. I am happy to meet you. And student, when you finish with our sentence, don't forget to write full stop like this. Alright, student. Now we are going to do next sentence, and this sentence is listen carefully.
I am glad to meet you.
I am glad to meet you. I am glad to meet you. Student, let's listen it again.
I am glad to meet you.
I am glad to meet you. Student, please help me to write our sentence together. This boy, and he say, I am glad to meet you. I am. Student, let's write the first one is I is begin with letter
Letter I.
Don't forget to write the big letter I, and then coming up next with the word am is begin with letter
A.
and then letter
M.
don't forget to spell it. And then glad is begin with letter
Letter G.
G. Good job. And then
Letter L.
letter L. Coming up next with letter
A.
And the last letter of the word glad is
Letter D.
letter D. Good job. Don't forget to spell it. And then I am glad to meet you. The word to is begin with letter
T.
T. Coming up next with
Letter O.
letter O. Good job. And then spell again. I am glad to meet you. I am glad to meet you. We will write the word meet. Meet is begin with letter
M.
M. Coming up next with letter
Double E.
double E. Don't forget to write two E's. And the last letter of the word meet is
Letter T.
letter T. Excellent. And then don't forget to spell it again. The last word is you. You is begin with letter
Letter Y.
Y. Good job. And coming up next with letter
Letter O.
O. And the last letter is
Letter U.
U. And don't forget the symbol is
Full stop.
full stop. That's it. Good job, student. Alright, now we are complete with our sentence is I am glad to meet you. Alright, student. Let's move to the next sentence. And this little girl. She said,
Nice to meet you.
she said, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Student, do you remember the word nice? Nice is begin with
Letter N.
letter N. When we begin with the sentence, you have to write big N or small n.
Big N.
Good job, big N. Coming up next with letter
I.
Coming up next with letter
Letter C.
Letter C. Good job. And the last letter of the word nice. is
letter E.
letter E. Well done. And then nice. Coming up next with the word two. Two. Student, do you remember how to write the word two? Two.
Begin with letter T.
Good job. It begin with letter T. And then coming up next with letter
O.
Oh, good job. Now we get night two and then meet you. Meet you. Don't forget to spell again and then we are going to write the word meet. Meet. Meet is begin with letter
M.
M. Good job. And coming up next with letter
Double E.
double E is mean two E. And then the last letter of the word meet. Meet is
Letter T.
letter T. Excellent. Don't forget to spell it. Now we get night to meet. And then the last word is you. You. You is begin with letter
Y.
Y. Good job. And coming up next with letter
O.
O. The last letter of the word you is
U.
you. Good job. And then don't forget to write full stop. Nice to meet you. This word is nice to meet you. We are going to complete this word already. And then let's move to the next sentence. Please listen it carefully. And this boy, he said,
Nice to meet you too.
nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. Let's listen it one more time.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. And now, student, we are going to write the word nice. Nice. The word nice is begin with letter
N.
N. And letter N is big N or small N.
Big N.
Big N. Good job because it's the beginning letter of sentence. And then coming up next with letter
I.
I. Good job. And then
C.
C. And the last letter of the word night is
E.
E. Good job. And then nice already. And then two. Two. Two is begin with letter
T.
T. Good job. And coming up next with
Letter O.
letter O. Good job. And then don't forget to spell again. The word meet. Meet is begin with letter
M.
M. Excellent. And then coming up next with letter
Double E.
double E. Good job. And then letter
T.
T. Wow. Excellent. And then don't forget to spell again. Now we get nice to meet. And then you. You. The word you is begin with letter
Y.
Y. Good job. Coming up next with letter
O.
O. Coming up next with letter
U.
U. And now, student, this word nice to meet you. We don't need to write the symbol of the full stop. We have to write comma because we have the last word in the end. Because we have the last word in the end. And the last word is two. Two. Student, do you remember how to write the word two? Two is begin with letter
Letter T.
letter T. Good job. And coming up next with letter
Double O.
O. Double O. Good job. Double O is mean two O. And now we are complete with our sentence already. Don't forget to write full stop. This is our sentence. Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. And then let's move to the last sentence. The last sentence is, listen it carefully.
Welcome to the Netherlands.
Welcome to the Netherlands. Welcome to the Netherlands. Student, let's listen it one more time.
Welcome to the Netherlands.
Welcome to the Netherlands. Alright, student. Do you know how to write the word is welcome? Welcome. Welcome is begin with letter.
Letter W.
Excellent. Begin with letter W. But W, when the W is the beginning of the sentence, is the big W or small W?
Big W.
That's it. Begin with big W. Coming up next with letter
Letter E.
Letter E. And then coming up next with letter
L.
Letter L. Coming up next with letter
C.
C. Coming up next with letter
O.
O. Coming up next with letter
M.
M. Coming up next with letter
E.
E. Now we are complete with the words welcome. Welcome, and then don't forget to spell it again. Welcome to the Netherlands. The word to is begin with
Letter T.
letter T. Good job. And coming up next with letter
Letter O.
O. And then welcome to the words the is begin with letter
Letter
T.
T.
Coming up next with letter
Letter H.
H. Coming up next with letter
Letter E.
Letter E. Student, can you spell the country of Netherlands?
Yes.
Oh, all right. And student, don't forget to spell it. And when you want to write the words of the country, don't forget to begin with the big letter. All right. The word Netherlands is begin with letter
N.
Letter N. Good job. Don't forget to write big letter with big N. And then coming up next with letter
E.
Letter E. Good job. Coming up next with
Letter T.
Letter T. Coming up next with
Letter H.
letter H. And next, nature. Coming up next with letter
E.
E. And then
R.
R. Now we get nature. And how about the word land?
Letter L.
Letter L. Coming up next with letter
A.
A.
And then letter N.
And then letter N. Good job. And then
Letter D.
letter D. The last letter is letter
H.
Letter S. Good job. And this symbol, we will call this one exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. This one. Alright, student. Now we are complete with our sentence already. Good job. Alright, everyone. Now we are going to do our exercise. Alright, student, if you have workbook, please bring your workbook or worksheets beside you. This one is says workbook. All worksheets look like this. If you have the workbook, please open your workbook on page 6 and 7. Page 6 and 7 look like this. Alright, let's do it together. Please bring your pencil, your color, or maybe you can use some crayon. Now we are going to do expression practice, and the activity A is read and match. Read and match. Alright, teacher will use the color with the green one. And this part you have to complete the sentence, but you have to connect the line or write the line dot to the letter. And number one, do you remember? This one is the question, how do? And then how do you need, sorry, you want to complete with how do or A is glad to meet you. A is glad to meet you. It can match.
No, teacher.
Oh no, it cannot. Or how about how do the Netherlands? How do the Netherlands?
No, it doesn't match.
Oh, it doesn't match. How about how do meet you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no, it's not correct. Or how about how do you do?
Yes.
If you say yes, don't forget to connect the line like this. Dot to D. How do you do? Alright, student, are you finished?
Yes, teacher.
If you say yes, let's move to number 2. Number 2 is I am. I am. And I am glad to meet you. I am glad to meet you. Is this correct?
Yes.
If you say yes, please draw the line. Teacher will change the color. Number 2, I am too glad to meet you. Is this correct, student? Alright, are you finished?
Yes.
So let's move to the next one. And this one is number 3. Number 3 is night 2. Night 2. Student, night 2 match to this one, but the Netherlands, night to the Netherlands. Is this correct?
Oh no, it's not.
Oh no, it's not very good. Or it's not correct. Or nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Is this correct?
Yes, it is.
If you say yes, please connect the line like this. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Keep going, student. And then, are you finished?
Yes, teacher.
If you say yes, let's move to number 4. And number 4 is welcome to. It can match with the Netherlands. The Netherlands.
Yes.
If you say yes, don't forget to connect the line like this. Now we are finished with part A. How about you, student? Are you finished?
Yes, I am.
If you say yes, let's move to the next part. Oh, sorry. And this part we are going to complete the dialogue. Look at number 1, the boy. The boy, he asked the girl, how do you do? How do you do? Student, please help me to write how do you do? How, the word how is begin with letter
H.
Letter H, good job. Coming up next with letter
O.
Letter O. Coming up next with letter
W.
W, that's it. Don't forget to spell. And then do, the word do. It begin with letter
D.
D. Coming up next with letter
O.
Good job. And then the word you. You is begin with letter
Y.
Y. Coming up next with letter
O.
Coming up next with letter
U.
U. Good job. And the last word is do. Do is begin with letter D. Oops, sorry. We need to spell. Alright. Do it again. Do. Oops. Coming up next with letter
O.
Oh, good job. And don't forget to write question mark. Alright, and the girl, she say, I am happy to meet you. I am happy to meet you. Alright, student, are you finished with number 1?
Yes, I am.
If you say yes, let's move to number 2. Number 2 is the little girl. And little girl, she say, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And the boy, he will say, blank 2. Blank 2. Student, please help me to complete the dialogue. What should you answer this dialogue?
Nice to meet you too.
That's it. Nice to meet you too. Alright, let's do it together. The word nice. Nice is begin with letter N. Nice is big N. Coming up next with letter I. And then letter
C.
C. Coming up next with letter
E.
Letter E. Nice. And then 2. 2. Begin with letter
T.
Letter T. Don't forget to spell student. Coming up next with letter
O.
Letter O. Don't forget to spell. And next word. Sorry. Issues be too closer. Alright, the word meet. Meet is begin with letter
M.
Letter M. Coming up next with letter
E.
double E. Double E is mean 2E. And the last letter of the word meet is
T.
letter T. Don't forget to spell. And coming up next with the word you. You. You is begin with letter
Y.
Letter Y. Coming up next with letter
O.
O. Coming up next with letter
U.
Letter U. Good job, student. Now we are complete with the word. We are complete with the sentence. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Alright, student, are you finished?
Yes.
If you say yes, let's move to number 3. Number 3 is, Number 3, look at a little girl and she said blank, the Netherlands. Blank, the Netherlands. Oh, which one is missing? And this little girl, she said, thank you, thank you. So student, please help me to complete the sentence. It would be to write.
It would be welcome to.
Very good. It would be welcome to. Student, can you remember how to write the word is welcome?
Yes.
Alright. Let's start with the first word is welcome. Welcome is begin with letter
W.
W. Don't forget to write with W. Coming up next with letter
E.
E. Coming up next with letter
L.
L. Coming up next with letter
C.
Letter C. Coming up next with letter
O.
O. Next is
M.
letter M. Oh, sorry. Alright, and the last letter of the word welcome is
E.
letter E. Good job. Now we are finished with the word welcome, and then we are going to write the word to. To is begin with letter
T.
Letter T. Good job. Coming up next with letter
O.
Letter O. Excellent, student. Now we are complete with the sentence is welcome to the Netherlands. Student, are you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, let's move to part C. And this part C we call unscramble. Oops, sorry. What? All right. And this part we are going to complete the sentence together. And they give you to the word choice. This one is would be how do you do? How do you do? Let's start with the word how. Teacher will write the number of the scramble. Alright, we have 3 word choice. And number 1, do. Number 2, you. And number 3, how. Which number is the beginning of the questions?
Begin with the word how.
Very good. Begin with the word how. Student, let's write the word how. H-O-W. How. Coming up next with
Word do.
do. Good job. Don't forget to spell again. Do. Coming up next with the word is
Word you.
you. How to you. Now we are complete with our sentence. How do you do? And then, student, are you finished?
Yes.
Very good. And then let's move to number 2. And number 2 is blank meet you. Blank meet you. We have the word choice is to. I am and glad. To. I am and glad. Student, which one is the beginning?
This sentence begins with I am.
Very good. This sentence begins with the words I am. Student, don't forget to write big I. And then am. Don't forget to spell it. And let's write the word A for the word am. And coming up next with letter M. Alright. Coming up next with with the word is
The word to.
to. Don't forget to spell and then write T and O.
Sorry, teacher. It would be I am and then glad.
Good job, student. The correct sentence is I am glad to meet you. Good job. Alright. Let's write it again. I am. The word glad is begin with letter
G.
G. Good job. Coming up next with letter
L.
I am glad. Coming up next with letter
A.
Coming up next with letter
D.
And the last word is
The word to.
to. Good job. Now we are complete with the sentence I am glad to meet you. Alright, student, are you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, let's move to number 3. And number 3 is Number 3 is nice and blank. The word choice is to, you, and meet. To, you, and meet. Student, can you complete our sentence?
This sentence would be nice to meet you.
Wow, excellent. This sentence is nice to meet you. Now we have the word nice and coming up next with the word
To.
to we have T and O. Coming up next with the word meet. Meet is begin with letter
M.
M. Good job, M. Coming up next with letter
Double E.
double E. Sorry. Double E is mean two E. And then letter T. Alright, the last word is
The word you.
the word you. Excellent. Okay, student, are you finished?
Yes, teacher.
If you say yes, let's move to the last activity. Oops. And this one we call grammar practice. This one you have to circle the correct word. You have to circle the correct word. Alright, number one is how, and the word choice is does and do. Does and do. And the question is how blank you do. How blank you do. Which one is correct one? How does you do or how do you do?
How do you do?
Very good, do. Which one is do? One or two?
Two.
Two, that's it, student. Don't forget to circle this word, do, do. Alright, keep following. And then number two. Number two, this sentence is welcome. Welcome and blank, the Netherlands. Welcome and blank, the Netherlands. We have two word choice. And the word choice is two. 2 and 4. Alright, student, which one is correct one? Welcome to the Netherlands or welcome for the Netherlands. Which one is correct one?
Welcome to the Netherlands.
Excellent, welcome to. Student, and the word two. Which one is the word two? Number one, two, or number two, 4?
Number one, two.
Number one. Good job. Don't forget to circle. Keep following. Alright, now we are complete with number two. And then, are you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, let's move to number three. And number three is I am glad blank meet you. I am glad blank to meet you. Student, which one is correct one? One is I am glad of meet you. I am glad of meet you. Or number two, I am glad to meet you. I am glad to meet you. I am glad of meet you or I am glad to meet you. Which one is correct one?
I am glad to meet you.
Wow, that you say too. Excellent, student. That's correct too. And then sorry. Teacher will color a circle again. Do and then two. And then glad two. And number 4, student. I am blank glad to meet you. I blank glad to meet you. Student. Oh, which one is the correct one? I am glad to meet you or I do glad to meet you. Which one is correct one?
I am glad to meet you.
If you say I am glad to meet you, that's correct. Good job. Don't forget to circle. Am. I am glad to meet you. Student, are you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, so if you say yes, very good, student. You are a good learner today. Oh, so now this is time's up. And before we say goodbye, teacher have one more song for you. And this song is called Ski de Marinka. Student, do you know how to sing and dance with this song?
Yes, teacher.
If you say yes, please stand up, student. we are going to sing and dance with Skido Marinka. Don't forget to say it up like this. Say, I love you. Let's do it. Say, I love you. Say, I love you in the morning and the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Say, I love you. I love you. Sing it. Small heart. I love you. And we have to make big heart.
We'll see you next time.
And kissing. Thank you everyone and see you again next time. Bye bye.